opening up while Ghostface is literally chasing me. Well, you've got period. There's always gonna be someone who's gonna help you get out of the hook and escape, and even the killer is gonna let you live. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Danny's Place. How are you guys? I hope you're doing amazing, and welcome back to a new Dead by Daylight episode. In today's episode, I wanted to be a little more deep, and I wanted to be a little more, I don't know, more serious in some way, because in today's episode I do want to talk about loneliness, because everyone is dealing with loneliness the same way I'm gonna have to deal with Ghostface right now, who's chasing Jill. But anyway, everybody's dealing with loneliness, and I'm feeling pretty lonely tonight, and I might stutter and I might repeat some ideas because this is literally raw emotion right here. So why do I want to talk about loneliness specifically tonight, today, whenever you're watching this? Well, it's because I had the fight with my mom about a subject that basically haunted me my entire life. So basically, to tell you my story and why I want to talk about this subject is because when I was younger, when I was a child, my mom basically abandoned me, to go to work in another country, in order to have to make money, as she says, and she left me in the care of my grandparents, who were extremely toxic, and she didn't help in my raising. I think that's a word. She didn't help in my raising in any way. She basically abandoned me, let me deal with my grandparents, let them raise me, and basically just sending money to my grandparents, not even to me. So tonight I wanted to ask her for some help, because I'm saving money for a new PC so I can improve my content and start doing live streaming and having, making an income based off of this, because I really want to do this. And I asked her, hey girly, can you help me, with some money to help me buy the PC? And don't even give me the entire sum, just give me some, to some money to help me buy it. I can save some money, but can you help me? And at first she was like, yes, I'm gonna help you, then I'm not gonna help you, then I'm gonna help you with some, blah blah blah. And tonight I was talking to her and I was opening to her and I was like, hey, I was lonely my entire life. You left me deal with my grandparents who were abusive and had to grow alone in that environment. And now they are dead. I literally saw them both die, and now I'm even more lonely because I'm even lonelier because I'm literally alone physically too, not only emotionally. And the least you can do is give me some money. And she was like, no, everybody goes through some things. Everybody goes through shit basically. So you just gotta deal with it. Basically, she didn't take accountability on anything I told her, and she didn't even say sorry to me. And it literally triggered something in me, and it literally made me feel and it made me realize how lonely I am, how lonely I always was, and made me realize how many people are going through, loneliness and having to deal with loneliness. And even if you might not go through the same thing, Amy, maybe you didn't grow up in a abusive home, and didn't have a parents, you had to deal with your grandparents and their abusive things and being alone emotionally, but maybe you're going through something similar, into some sort of loneliness, because I believe in the idea that just because I'm going through something worse than you and you're going through something bad doesn't mean that what you're going through uh is not what is the word, is not wait, I'm being chased, let me find my words. Just because I'm going through something worse on you doesn't invalidate what you're going through. You're still going through shit. It's not a competition on who's going through the worst time in their life. It's not a competition. So I really was thinking, and I was like, hey, a lot of people are dealing with loneliness. A lot of people are lonely. And it made me think and made me do this video where I'm talking about it, because the best way you can deal with shit in your life is talk about it. Find someone, talk about it. If you're lonely, I don't even know what I'm doing when here's what I do when I'm lonely, okay? Because I'm trying to give you, I'm telling what I'm doing when I'm lonely, literally. When I'm feeling lonely emotionally, even though I always am, but when it hits me into the feels, if I don't have anyone to talk about, because maybe you don't want to talk about it with someone, I do that. I understand it. Try journaling, buy a notebook and write down your emotions, write down your conclusions, write down what you're going through. Literally write down whatever you're going through. Talking about it, even if it's just writing, it helps you. And you must realize how powerful you are, because being lonely is not easy. Being lonely is very hard, you know? It's not easy, and you have to give yourself some praise for being lonely, emotionally, physically, whatever type of loneliness you deal with, and still having some power to go forward, you know? Still having some power to wake up the next day and don't want to kill yourself. Even if you might feel like that, or you might feel extremely lonely. You might have the idea of it's never going to get better. At one point, it is going to get better, because I've gone through both type of loneliness. I've gone from emotional loneliness, from emotional and physical loneliness. You know, and it gets better. It doesn't get amazing. I'm still in a point where I'm feeling lonely, and loneliness still affects me. But what I can tell you is that it does get better in some sort of way, up to the point where it will get better forever, you know. And Ghostface is not after me, whatever he's doing, you know. So even if it might not get better 100%, it will get somewhat better, to the point where eventually for me it's going to get 100% better, and for you it'll get 100% better. Don't let loneliness and toxicity and abuse in your life, you know, ruin your future. You know, don't let it make you go, in that dark place where you can never go back from. Because I was in that dark place. I wanted to end myself so many times before, but I still found the power to go forward and to deal with it. And even if it's not easy, to find some sort of way of coping, you know. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do. If you're dealing with what I'm dealing with, or in some sort of way, you know, find ways to deal with it. You know, it might not be easy, but it's gonna get better eventually. Even if it might not seem like that, it does get better. And I don't understand what Ghostface is doing. So I'm sorry if you're not understanding much in what I'm trying to say. I'm literally trying to be vulnerable in Dead by Daylight, while the Ghostface is literally attacking me and chasing me. And it's hard. It's hard. You know, it's hard being emotional and trying to have some sort of opening up while Ghostface is literally chasing me. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna get through that together, okay? We're gonna get through that together, okay? I want to become your safe space. If you're feeling lonely, and you're feeling like, well, you've got, period, if you're feeling lonely, or if you're feeling like you don't have anyone, I want to become that person, you know, that you can have, and you can, whenever you're feeling lonely, you can watch my videos and be like, I'm not lonely anymore, you know. I'm trying to become that. I really want to become that for you. So I think I'm gonna start uploading Dead by Daylight videos where I'm trying different subjects or opening up to you, like I did today with loneliness, you know. Because everyone is lonely at one point, but that shouldn't break you. That should make you stronger, no matter how hard it is. You know, I literally don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I just discovered, you know, recording and maybe streaming in the future. That gives me something to do. You know, I don't know what I want to do in my life. I don't know where my life is going to end up. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know for now I want to do this. I want to make videos. I want to do live streams. I want to do something with my life. And then at one point you're gonna find that something to do in your life, you know. Even no matter how lonely you feel, you're gonna find something. It's gonna get better. And I'm literally being camped, and I don't know what's going on. I hope I'm gonna get out of here. So yeah, guys, everything will be alright. Everything will get better. You know, just keep pushing forward, keep moving. Don't let loneliness destroy you. Don't let it break you. Don't let any You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay. It's not gonna be okay eventually, like instantly, but eventually at one point it is going to be okay. Thank you, Ghostface. See, even Ghostface is letting us go, because even Ghostface, a killer who's trying to kill and get a get 4 wins, get 4 kills and get a win, is still letting us go and not not die. You know. So this is like, hey, this match was like a very good lesson. So when you're on the dying hook, being camped, okay, feeling like you're gonna die and you're not gonna escape, there's always gonna be someone who's gonna help you get out of the hook and escape, and even the killer is gonna let you leave. You know, it's gonna help you. Thank you, Ghostface. Let's. No, don't, girl. Huh? Slug race. Period. I'm feeling better, guys. And I hope after watching this video, if you're dealing with some shit and you're feeling lonely, I really hope this video helped you in any way. I really do. What are they doing? What's going on? Are we playing red light, green light? Yeah. Hey, we're ending this match in a positive note. I love it. I really love the vibes. I really like the irony. Oh, no? No, no. Can I go? No? Okay. Ooh. Wait, let me go. Ooh. No, no. No, no. Yeah, I'm the winner of Slug Race! Congratulations! Yeah, thank you, Ghostface. I love you. So basically, period, Lara. This is bad, but it's getting better. So basically, what the moral of the story is that no matter how lonely you might feel, it gets better, even if it might not seem like that, you know. So if I'm and if I'm gonna use this, you're gonna find your person, you know. And I hope I'm gonna find that person eventually. But if I'm gonna use today's match as like an example, you saw that in the end I was on the dying hook, not knowing if I'm gonna escape, literally being camped. But even the killer let me go, and the other survivors helped me rescue me. You know, and I got out. So basically, if I'm going to use this moment as a metaphor, is that even if life gives you a lot of crap to deal with, and it pushes you to a point where you want to end it all, and I've been there and I understand that. You never know when life is gonna let you live a good life, and you never know when somebody's gonna help you and is gonna take you out of the life's hook, and life leaves you live, and everybody leaves you live, and everything is be okay. So the conclusion is you will be okay. Okay, loneliness is just temporary, you know. At one point things will get better. You will be okay. You will have your people. You will have a better life. So keep pushing forward. I'm trying to do that. I hope you're gonna try to do that. Get better. Things will get better eventually. And me and you, we both got this, and we'll both get better. So with this being said, I hope you guys liked today's episode. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. It's hard getting chased by Ghostface and trying to like make sense in what you're saying. So if you like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye guys. I love you and take care.